Hi everyone, Alex here. Continuing with our Revit from 0 to 100 multi-trade course. We keep looking at roofs. This is part 5, some roof tweaks. These roof tweaks are going to be based on some field conditions that I found. Then using this, we're going to define this auxiliary ridge and valleys to define this little wedge right here. For that, we're going to use the spot elevation tool. I'm going to show you how to use that. And we're going to use the modify sub-elements tool, which actually allows you to slant that plane however you want. And that's going to allow us to go from this to this. Ready? See you in Revit. And remember, this video is part of our Revit Multi-trade from 0 to 100 course. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, go ahead and watch them now, because if not, you're going to be completely lost. And let's do one last tweak here, because in reality, this is not what's happening. We don't have a little plug here. In reality, what's happening is that you have that diagonal ridge connecting the two bedroom ridges sloping down. Then you have a true valley here, and then you have like a quasi valley here. So there's actually a piece of plane, like a wedged plane, defined by these 3 points. This one here, the lowest point in the roof. This one here that has the same elevation of the north bedroom ridge, and this one here, which has the same elevation of the south bedroom ridge. So let's try to recreate that. For that, I'm going to go to a floor plan. So what I'm going to do is create a model line from here to here. And then I'm going to have another model line from here to here. And I don't really think I need those, but I'm creating them anyway. And then notice that it's not grabbing it in the perfect spot. So I'm going to try the other way around from here to maybe here. And it's not taking it, but I'm just going to try to follow this line as close as I can. And then I'm going to do TR to trim this line and this line. And that's going to be good enough. Now let's go to roof, roof by footprint, and now I'm just going to pick lines, this line, and this line, and none of them are going to define a slope. I have a horizontal roof, and I'm going to finish that. I don't want the walls attached to it. And now I'm going to delete those lines. So I'm going to filter, make sure I only have lines selected, those 3 lines that I did, and I'm going to delete them. And now what I can do is select this roof, and here's a trick. I'm going to go to annotate, and then I'm going to have this spot elevations. I'm going to have this elevation. I'm going to have this elevation, and I'm going to have this elevation where they both meet. Now think about it, it makes sense. If you like this kind of content, you can subscribe to the channel. If you click that bell, you get notifications, and then you don't miss any of our new videos. And if you're serious about your professional training, go ahead and visit us at BIMitUp.com, and there you can contact me directly for some professional training. Then I'm going to do WT to split my windows. And then I'm going to make sure that, let me see, let's go to Fine, and let's make sure this is in wireframe. So this is our roof, see? So what we want to do is we can do something that's called modify sub-elements. And what that allows me to do is to change the elevation of these guys. So this one's already in the correct elevation, but then this one here, I'm going to make it 12, 1, and 7/32. So I'm going to click on my roof. I'm going to click on modify sub-element. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to change this to 12, 1, and 7/32 of an inch. And now if we take a look at our 3D view, you can see how that point raised up. Now we're missing this one here. So let's go modify sub-element. And you could click here on the 3D view or on the floor plan. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that we change now this to 11 feet and 8.5 inches. There you go. Now we can change this to shaded to see how this is looking. And this is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now make sure you visit BIMitUp.com. Over there, you'll be able to log in if you already have login information, or if you want to become a member, you can sign up with Google, Facebook, or with your email address. And once you're a member and you're logged in, you have access to a lot of good features. You can access your bookings from here. You can go to my programs, and even some free ones that I offer there. I'm running a little bit of a scholarship program here because I don't want money to be the reason why you cannot develop professionally. So these are all the programs that I'm a participant on, and these are the ones that I have completed. So go ahead and visit BIMitUp.com. Becoming a member is free, but I do not run ads in any of my stuff. So the creation of the content is made possible entirely from patrons and other contributions. So if you can, consider subscribing. I'll leave a link in the description of the video, and I'll see you soon.